Do you want to know about the best Indian books released in 2016? If yes, then keep watching this video. Hi guys, I'm Manpreet and today I'm going to list down the best Indian books that were released in 2016. Pardon me if you think that I have been very selfish and I have included only the most popular authors in this list, because actually I have done that. There were over 25 more books that I could have chosen for this list, but I didn't, either because that author was a new author or I didn't know about the author before. I mean, no disrespect to them, or I don't want to ignore them in any possible way. I'll eventually talk about them on this channel sooner or later, but right now I have just list of 10 books that were released in 2016 and were a great hit. Book number 1 is the most selling book in India and by the most popular author in India. That is One Indian Girl by Chetan Bhagat. Now, this book is written from a girl's perspective, and the girl is a very successful woman who earns a lot, and she says that she is not the typical likable woman of the country, and it's about her life and what she has to say. Now, the book was obviously a really big hit amongst the Chetan Bhagat fans and the most selling, of course. Book number 2 is Everyone Has a Story by Savi Sharma. Now, the book is about 4 people: a cafe owner, a cafe customer, a writer, and assistant branch manager. Now, the story is about how destiny brings all of them together and how their lives get connected. I have been seeing this book a lot, many times on Amazon, but what got me interested was that the book recently hit the 100,000 mark, and it's really an amazing thing that the author was not backed by any big publishing house, and still the copies have sold. So many copies have sold, and that got me really interested. Book number 3 is Inner Engineering: A Yogi's Guide to Joy by Sadhguru. The author shares his experiences with yoga and spirituality and compiles all his learnings and teachings in this book. Book number 4 is The Association of Small Bombs by Karan Mahajan, and the book is about a couple of friends. Out of them, 2 are siblings, and they die in a small bomb blast. And there is this friend of theirs who also gets some injuries, and he's very much in trauma because of the incident. The book is mainly focused on how the lives of these people change because of the small incident, which doesn't even get much attention of the media and everything, because it was so small and nobody cared about it. Due to the subjects addressed in this book, the book has also been nominated for National Book Award, and I'm really excited to read it. Book number 5 is The Selection Day by Arvind Adija. Now, I have talked about this book before in my video about the book set in Mumbai. The book is about a guy who lives in slum, a 14-year-old boy actually, who lives in a slum, and he wants to be a professional cricketer, and he's quite confident that he will be until he meets a boy who is a very good cricketer and who is much more confident than him, and the whole life of this 14-year-old boy changes after this meeting with this highly confident and highly talented boy. This is, I think, the second book by Arvind Adija, and his first book was the winner of the Booker's Prize in 2008. Now, I know that I didn't set the name of the prize correctly, but I have a video planned out for that, okay? So don't quote me here. I have started reading The White Tiger, the book which won that award, and the book is beautiful. The writing is beautiful. It's so amazing, and that got me like, I need to read this author. And that is also one of the books which, the first book by the author is one of the books which are suggested by every single person who thinks, these are the good Indian authors. But he is really good. Book number 6 is a collection of short stories, 21 short stories by Bengali author, and this is The Greatest Bengali Stories by Arunniva Sinha. Now, it is a collection of stories by the most popular Bengali authors, including Rabindranath Tagore, Satyajit Roy, and many more. And you know what? I have been very much interested in Bengali authors nowadays because of you guys who keep suggesting me Bengali novels, and I check them out. I like the plot, and I just put them in my Amazon cart so that I can buy it someday. But at the same time, I realized that I have read actually a lot of stories by Bengali authors in my school curriculum. For example, Kabuliwala by Rabindranath Tagore. I didn't realize I have read that before until I, found out about this collection of short stories, which also includes this one. That is my reason for including this book in this list, and I totally didn't need to explain, but I did. Anyways, let's move on to the next book. And I know it anyway, but I'm so accustomed to saying it anyways that I just can't stop. Do let me know if you guys want me to put a counter of the grammatical mistakes I make in every single video in the comments down below, and I think it will be fun to count my grammatical mistakes in each of the videos, no? Book number 7 is Death Under the Deodars by Ruskin Bond, who is the most loved author of India, and the book is again set in Mussoorie, where a woman witnesses a murder and then she realizes that the murderer has seen her, and this is like the whole story. This is like a little blurb of the story. I couldn't find much about the book, because that was not written on the back cover or any description, but I know that Ruskin Bond is a great author, so I had to include this book. Moreover, it was like really selling a lot. Book number 8 is It's All in the Planets by Preeti Shenoy. I have one book of Preeti Shenoy, but I think it was a non-fiction, so I couldn't complete it yet. But this book is about a techie guy who is in a relationship with a very hot model, and then in a chance encounter with a woman, he ends up having that woman as his relationship coach. But the book is about how destiny plays over these characters and how their life changes because of the destiny. Book number 9 is a non-fiction again, The Great Derangement by Amitav Ghosh. Amitav Ghosh is again, like, I don't need to say that these are all the popular authors of India, but this book is about climate change, where Amitav Ghosh states how human race has miserably failed to focus on climate change and to stop it, and it's already getting too late. So the book is about that. And the last book in this list is A Long Darkness by Shashi Tharoor. According to BuzzFeed, I can't speak it properly. Anyways, they say that it's a very well narrated book which is about the colonial time in India, and in this book the author tells you about that, as well as bust some great myths and misconceptions about that time. So yes, I was holding a laptop in my hand while making this video, and trust me, my hands are now broken from inside. Anyway, I hope you liked this video, and I hope these are the 10 books which you plan to read in 2017, or you have already read them. I know I always am the last person to catch up with the new books, but anyways, if you have read them, do leave your reviews in the comments down below, and if you have not read them, let's start reading them now, or I'll read them first, be your experimentation rat or something, and then I'll tell you about the books and then you can read them, right? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Do let me know if you did, and if you did it, then hit the like button, and also subscribe to my channel and share this video with all your friends. That would mean so much to me if you do that. Don't forget to tag me in your social media shares. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is Manpreet signing off, and I'll be back with another video very soon.